Hello, I'm Brett Gilson, co-owner of Reynolds Clothing, a fine men and women's clothing store in beautiful uptown Denison, Iowa. As a business owner, my question for you is, what happens if I get caught without work comp?
Hey Brett, thanks so much for that great question. And I'll go through 3 points today on why your business does need to have workers' compensation insurance. In most states in the US, if your business has an employee who's a W-2 employee, the law is going to say that your business needs to provide workers' compensation insurance for them. And so by not carrying workers' compensation, probably you're going to be in trouble with the law first and foremost. Number two, if that worker becomes injured, workers' compensation or the work comp policy is the sole remedy for them to collect benefits. And if your business doesn't have that, there's a good chance your business could be paying for those benefits, out of pocket. And number three, when somebody gets a severe injury and your business doesn't have workers' compensation policy, there's a good chance they might sue for benefits. So let me give you an example. Let's say you run a small restaurant and your worker slips and falls on the floor, and while they're on their way down, they brace themselves and they tear their shoulder. It turns out they need a surgery. Those surgeries range anywhere between $150,000 to $225,000, and they typically involve loss of use of that arm. And so there's a good chance that if your company has a workers' compensation policy, the medical benefit is going to be unlimited and they'll take care of that whole thing. But if you don't have workers' compensation insurance and your business has to pay for that, there's a good chance the medical carrier, anybody who can come after it, the family, they're coming after your business to pay for that claim because they've got permanent damage and they're staring down the barrel of a very, very large medical bill. So workers' compensation is not that expensive. It's based on payroll. Even a small policy or a small wage base doesn't cost that much for premium. So you should check into workers' compensation insurance at Direct Work Comp. We'd love to help you with that. Thanks so much for the question. Don't let your business get caught without workers' compensation insurance. At Direct Work Comp, we can help, and you can get a quote in 3 minutes or less. Stay tuned, and next week we'll answer another question. Thank you.